in the text focuses by or focused by Richard Winn Livingstone. We just now discussed about his birth in 1880 and 1960, and he was a British educationist and administrator. He was educated in Westminster and New College, Oxford. He became a vice chancellor at the Queen's University, Belfast, and Oxford University. Then, after his major works dealt with the Greek ideals and modern life, education, and the spirit of the age. And this lesson is a lecture-based text delivered at American International College. Now, in this lesson, the key points that we have just discussed, whatever we are discussing, our focus is on the utility of modern educational system. Where we are, what are we really educating is the most important factor. Examples in this text are taken from the US context. Major examples, we can find it from the US context. And the major idea throughout the text, we come with this: what is education for? What is the use of choosing the diverse major subjects? Is there any aim? What we have chosen? Every course has given a similar aim. So the main idea that we focus while choosing the course, like most of you have chosen when you are enrolling in your BA bachelor first year, some of you have gone to the engineering, some of you have gone science, some of you have gone Nepali, some of you have chosen the major and minor subjects. But why have you chosen? Choosing means the first rate. Why have you done that? We discussed. And I believe when you go through the book, please go to read your book yourself from page number 30 to 38, and we have discussed previously too. Now let me go for the analysis of the text. What is learning then? Just now I said that you chose different subjects when you enrolled in your BA first year, major and minor. Therefore, selecting subject is like a menu that we see in a hotel. When you go, you see there are lots of options, long list of foods, but we cannot eat all food. We eat less as we digest. That likewise, choosing a subject is similarly to feel ourselves, and we choose based on our desire, based on our wish that we go. Is our wish, but sometimes parents' wish also get in conflict. I see there are many students, many children who choose the subject because they don't like or they have to choose because of their parents or parents' desire. So what is education then? To whom it is for is a concern. Let's start. The another point in page number 30 and 31, the author has discussed his courses. There are many courses in this world. There are many universities in this world. There are more than 10, 11 universities in Nepal. And every universities offer some sort of courses. Is there any aim which all of them have? There is a common aim. The common aim is that each subject, they all aim, they all try to be the first choice of students or first rate. For example, if the course ID is English, here it is good to know. It is good to know whether it is English or other subjects. Now, do not be confused and stumble through the variety of lessons. What to think? I already just now we read that we should cease, we should stop to think that we go to school or college to pass examination or to secure degrees or diplomas or to satisfy our teachers. We might have chosen this subject incidentally or accidentally. We have limited subjects. But what should we think? We need to deepen. We need to be deepened. Means we need to make our mind engage through the practice. Practice is very important with a worthy purpose in the life that we need to think of. So, how to see the first rate in choosing subjects then is discussed in page number 31 and 32. The clear distinction is necessary between first rate and second rate, means first choice and second choice. Good and bad in conduct and in life. Now, dear students, don't go behind what somebody said. Don't go behind the banner that is hung on the pole near the roads or by the roads, saying that this is a very good subject. Somebody said good and you thought good and you chose that subject. If you don't know why you are choosing, that's not good. Just for a while, think about the films. Think about the advertisements. Think about our radio. Think about our newspapers. They do more harm than any model. Some film, some advertisement are so harmful that they create negative impression in the human minds. Look at the newspaper. The front page of the newspaper are covered with almost many negative news. It does not mean that there are no positive news. There are, but they try to increase the viewers. So the author, Richard Winn Livingstone, says that they influence and they have a public views. They impress on the life which they think it. Therefore, our focus is let's not make the things like the newspaper. Let us choose the subjects based upon our choice, based upon our wish that is doable. हामी गर्न सकिने भन्छौं. That is doable, not because somebody told. And how to know this is first rate subject then is discussed in page number 34 and 35. Example comes with the medical students who learns thing. I told you in my last class that we learn many things by observation. We learn many things by doing, not by simply turning the pages of the book. For example, a medical student who learns many things seeing a great surgeon in the operation or operating theater. When he goes to operation room, when he sees the person doing operation, then the medical student learns. Then in the books, he or she learns from a great doctor in the hospital wards, which all the textbooks in the world cannot tell him. If you want to teach, if you want to make a best teacher, if you want to become a best teacher, go and see a best teacher's teaching in the classroom. What you have thought and what you have seen makes the difference. And that is the first rate subject that you need to choose. If you want to be a good painting, or if you want to know about a good painting, or you want to be a good painter or a banker, source the best examples around you that you can do it. And this is the first choice. And this is the learning. So the only way to learn the first rate is to see it, not simply to turn the pages of the book, my dear students. Let's make humanities into the curriculum, life in the books. Book is non-living thing, but we can make it living when we connect the books to our society, to our reality, learning through observation and introspection. Introspection means deep level of analysis. Observation means you go and you see. Learning for life. Let's not learn simply for books. Let's not learn simply for examination, simply to pass examination. Let's make learning a lifelong skill. जिन्दगीभरि चाहिने काम बनाऊ, not only for exams. Do something by heart. The inner heart, inner feelings need to come up when you do something. That is what we call education. If you want to do business, you need to have the knowledge of economics, management strategy, and business marketing. Then you can become successful in the business. Reading does not mean turning the pages, and reading does not mean passive reading, but reading means going through the lines that we have just done before, going through the words and inferencing. Here the word inferencing refers to making the analysis. When you read, you need to understand, you need to internalize in your mind what you are reading. Putting the feelings into the words and paper is writing. I just wanted to tell you, when you read some novels, it makes you cry, because reading does not mean only reading the letters. When you read, your emotion, your feelings are attached with it. So literature does not give us a portrait, means image of human excellence. It shows human nature, how it does. So here, learning means it's learning with a curiosity. Learning is a curiosity, and learning is a matter of curiosity. Practical uses for the conduct of our own lives. We need to have a good communication. Nurture your mind with the great thoughts. To believe in the heroic makes heroes. Heroic means great jobs, great deeds. This is what we need to think of. So here comes the idea that when we do something, when we do something in our life, when we do something in our life, it is essential to focus what we are thinking, what we are doing. So, so learning should be a curiosity. Learning should be a practical in the nature to make the real essence of life. This is the major idea mentioned in the text, The Essentials of Education by Richard Winn Livingstone.